the United States. It is not Mexico. And we do not allow the cartel to control our streets.
U.S. Attorney offering a glimpse into an ongoing federal investigation.
Suspected drug traffickers arrested earlier this month in Starr County. The defendants recently went before a judge.
Channel 5's Valerie Gonzalez with more on the case the government is building. Valerie?
3 men, over 300 kilos of coke, and an ATV, and a bag of corn. These are the details of a smuggling event that happened over a year ago and the arrest that just happened this month. Right where the river curves, stretching the U.S. further into Mexico, sits a property the government is watching closely.
This is a staging area that has been used in the past by the cartel.
Federal agents have been looking at this area of Starr County for the last 2.5 years. That's according to a DEA agent who testified in federal court last week. Cameras are not allowed in the courtroom, but we obtained the audio. The case is focusing on 3 men. Juan Indalecio Garcia,
but he is one of the individuals considered political.
Daniel Sepulveda.
Does Daniel Sepulveda have any burritos?
Yes, doing a search of Daniel Sepulveda's phone, agents discovered 2 phones or 2 songs that appear to be written about Daniel Sepulveda and narco trafficking.
And his brother, Evaristo Sepulveda III. Government prosecutors believe they are drug traffickers who were moving 320 kilos of cocaine in January of 2019 on the Midway property. An agent testified Daniel Sepulveda was seen driving an ATV strapped with 11 burlap-wrapped cocaine bundles. They chased him.
Agents observed Daniel Sepulveda drive the vehicle back towards the Rio Grande River. They observed him crash down into the river and then swim back into Mexico.
10 bundles ended up by the river. Along the way, a bundle jumped off and fell close to Evaristo Sepulveda and Juan Garcia. Agents who approached them said they were dressed nicely, holding a bag of feed, but appeared frantic. Garcia's attorney explained Garcia was at his father's ranch, where he is a caretaker.
Well, Judge, who wouldn't be frantic if they saw an ATV on their property dropping bundles and law enforcement following behind? I mean, I think it cuts both ways in this case. You don't have to be involved in the actual distribution of the cocaine to become frantic when you see that happening on your father's property.
Agents suspect they were there to receive the drugs. The judge gave them the benefit of the doubt, but considered the coincidence.
Generally, of course, people that are involved in large-scale drug trafficking are not going to be dropping off bundles next to people who have nothing to do with it for obvious reasons.
They didn't arrest the 3 until more than a year later, on February 3rd of this year. When Daniel Sepulveda was taken by DEA agents, they said he told them this.
Stating that I have 10 guys over that hill.
Sepulveda, who was described as an avid firearms collector by family and prosecutors, made more threats against the agents.
Yeah, so at the DEA office in McAllen, he made a statement saying that agents were lucky that if he got one of his rifles, he would at least shot 2 agents. He stated that he wasn't afraid to die, and he would at least kill 2 agents.
Arms and voice raised, the prosecutor said this attitude will not prevail.
And this is the United States. It is not Mexico. And we do not allow the cartel to control our streets, even the streets of Rio Grande City and even Midway.
In the end, the judge had to decide whether to let them free on bond until the trial starts.
It's being alleged as all 3 defendants that they're basically involved in ongoing drug trafficking, and that is a considerable danger to the community.
Bond was denied. All 3 remain in federal custody. These charges may not stick. Juan Garcia was arrested in 2007 for another cocaine bust. The government decided not to prosecute him. Evaristo Sepulveda committed a felony years ago, but he was granted deferred probation, and he can even legally have a weapon. We'll continue following the case to find out where this trial goes. In the studio, Valerie Gonzalez, Channel 5 News at 6.